Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. How are you guys all doing on this Tuesday afternoon? Hope you're all having a good week so far. Hope you're having an amazing day and I hope you're all having an awesome Tuesday afternoon as well. We are back today once again with EA Sport F125 with our Lewis Hamilton driver career, Season 1 with Scuderia Ferrari. Obviously, the plan with Lewis Hamilton is to do 2 seasons with Ferrari. The aim in Season 1 is to win the Drivers' World Championship and win the Constructors. In Season 2 is then to go and defend the Drivers' Championship and then also go and defend the Constructors' Championship once again as well. So we're going to be doing 2 seasons with Ferrari and then potentially a 3rd season as well. And the plan basically with Lewis Hamilton is to basically make him the greatest driver in Formula 1 history. I want to try and get to at least 10 World Championships with Lewis Hamilton, who apparently is the GOAT. A lot of people would say that Hamilton is a better driver, and obviously his records and what he's done in the sport are precedented. And what I mean by that is a lot of people think that Lewis Hamilton is better than Michael Schumacher, but in my opinion, I feel like Michael Schumacher is still the GOAT in Formula 1 because no one's ever done 5 World Championships from a driver in a row. So I would still say, in some aspect of the motorsport, I would still say Michael Schumacher is probably slightly better than Hamilton, but the records and what Hamilton's done in the sport, you can't lie, he is up there for probably the greatest that has ever been. But that will only ever be broken if Lewis Hamilton ever wins an 8th World Championship, which I think is still possible if Ferrari can give him a good car, which hopefully 2026 will happen for him. And Callum7 said in the live chat, Lewis is so clear of Schumacher, I think. I respect that opinion. I respect that view. That is what it is about. It's about view. It is about opinion. So I probably would actually agree with you. I would probably agree with you on that. So, yeah, I mean, there's quite a big debate in F1. Who is the best? Is it Michael Schumacher? Is it Lewis Hamilton? I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think it really matters. I mean, as long as you like Formula 1 and you like the motorsport, I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean, to be fair, I would probably still say in hindsight, I would say Michael Schumacher's slightly ahead of Lewis, but that's because Schumacher has won 5 in a row. No one's ever done 5 championships in a row. So I would still say in hindsight, I would probably still say that Michael Schumacher is better than Lewis, but you can't lie. What Hamilton's done in his sport has been nothing more than magnificent. So I would probably say, looking at it logically, Hamilton is slightly better than Michael. But I think the only way you can tell if that opinion can be justified is if Hamilton can win an 8th World Championship, because he will then be the greatest of all time ever. No one will ever be able to catch him. So I would probably say Schumacher slightly ahead, but it's not by much. I'm justifying my opinion on that Schumacher has won 5 championships in a row. So that's what I'm justifying my opinion on. But you don't have to agree with it. Everyone has a different view. Everyone has a different opinion. But we are here with F125 today. Please smash that like button. Please give me a follow on TikTok if you are watching. Would really appreciate it. We are on races 9 and 10 of the Formula 1 Championship season. We've got the Belgian Grand Prix at Spa, and we've also got the Hungarian Grand Prix as well for you. I don't know if we'll be able to get Hungary in today. It depends on the time we've got in store for this live stream, because I don't really want to be late live on this today. We've got 22 laps of Spa. It is due to rain for the whole Grand Prix, which is not looking great. I mean, I could have really done without the race being completely drenched by a complete storm of rain. So this could take quite a long time. Obviously, they have done an update, and looking on the conditions on track, it's going to chuck it down. It's literally going to rain cats and dogs. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So we're going to jump straight into it. Apologies that we are slightly later today than what I wanted to be. I do apologise for that. I was just trying to sort a few things out and just trying to discuss a few things with a few people. So I do apologise for that. But yeah, we are back with some more live content today. We haven't played F1 25 for nearly a week again, so I thought we'd get our Lewis Hamilton career moving a bit more quicker than what we've been doing. I've been focused more on the Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc driver careers, because to be honest with you, I'm not really a big fan of the Hungarian Grand Prix. Like, I'm really not a big fan. But we can make changes in Season 2. There will be a Season 2, there will be a Season 3. I think once we finish all these driver careers off, I think once we finish them, I would probably say we might chuck an icon career in with an iconic driver, a legend of the sport. I might do a Michael Schumacher driver career. I am thinking about it. Or I might do a Lando Norris career. I'm thinking about that as well. I'm not really sure what to do with F1 25 once all these careers are finished, because my plan with my Leclerc career is to win the championship, win the Constructors, Season 2 defend the Drivers' Championship and the Constructors again, then move teams to Season 3, 4 and 5, finish Leclerc there. And it's the same for Verstappen, really. I want to do Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes, McLaren, and then finish Verstappen there as well. So I don't really know what other career to really do after all these careers are finished, to be honest. So
An immense
I think
lap
time
from
will
Lewis
tell
Hamilton
what we will
yesterday
do.
puts him
Time
on
will
pole
tell
position
what we
with
can
Charles
do
Leclerc
with these driver
alongside.
careers.
As
But
we continue through
I am
the rest of
running
the
out
grid
of
today,
ideas
we
what
have
to do on games now. I am
Verstappen,
slightly
Russell,
worried about what other
Oscar
ideas we
Piastri,
can come up with,
and
to be honest
Albon.
with you. Because
Ocon,
I'm not trying to
Norris,
be rude and I'm not trying to be
Hulkenberg,
really boring,
and
but
Fernando
I am
Alonso.
finding games very
Sainz,
boring at the
Behrman,
moment. Like, I'm finding
Andrea
gaming
Kimi
very
Antonelli,
boring again.
and
And I
Tsunoda,
don't know if it's just me
Bortoleto,
or if anybody else
Hadjar,
is getting that feeling
Pierre
or that
Gasly,
opinion as well.
and
But
Liam
I
Lawson.
think you can game as much as you
Stroll,
want and do
and
as
Jack
many games
Doohan
as you've got on your
rounds off
PC
the
or
grid.
consoles. But I'm
It's
just
almost
finding it
time
very,
for those
very
5
boring
red lights to go
at the
out
moment
then.
to try and
Let's
find
see
any
who
idea
can
what
prevail
to do.
today.
To be fair, when I was growing up, I watched
And
Lewis Stroll
alongside
from
me
Australia
today,
2007,
former
so maybe
Formula
I'm
1
just biased.
driver and
No, not
former
at all. I
world
respect your
champion
opinion. I
too.
respect your
Told
view.
you I'd
That
give
is
you a
what
big
it's
intro.
about. Who
Anthony
should be the
Davis
new
and
Man
Alan,
United number
I know
9
what
if
we've got to
Sesko
do
does
before the
improve
start
at
of
Manchester
today's race,
United?
but what about our
I
driver?
think
What
time
do the
will tell
final
what happens
hours
with
look like for
Sesko.
them?
It
Well,
is
for
only
them, you know,
one
you've got your
season.
pre-race rituals that you go through.
Because
see
you
different
play on a
drivers,
too low difficulty.
you know,
To
some
be
have got
fair,
their
I don't
headphones on, they're
play
listening
on a
to the
too low
music.
difficulty.
Some drivers really
I actually
absorb the
don't play on a
energy
too low
from the crowd,
difficulty.
and
I mean,
they're
plenty of
waving
people
to them.
play
Other drivers, they
F125.
go within themselves.
Plenty
They
of
chat to
people
their
play this
engineers,
game.
absorbing
And to
that
be fair,
information,
everybody's on a
that vital
different AI
information that you need to
difficulty.
carry you
It
through the
shouldn't
race.
really matter
And
about
you know,
what
those
level you
pre-race
play
rituals
on.
are
As long
essential
as you're having
to
fun,
making
as
things
long as you're enjoying
systematic.
yourself,
You do a lot of
that
Grand
is what
Prix
it
in
should be
season,
about.
and the more
Otherwise,
systematic
it can
you
just
can
become
be,
very, very
the
boring.
easier you
So
are
I
within
don't
that
think it really
environment.
matters about, you know, AI difficulty, what level you play on. As long as you're having fun and enjoying yourself, that's what it should be about, to be honest. I respect your opinion, I respect your view on it, but I don't agree with it. I mean, I play on 60 AI difficulty. People will say, well, that's too low, it's too easy, you win every race. But, you know, at the end of the day, I've already tried it on 70, 80, 90. I've even done a race on 110 AI difficulty, and the game just becomes way too difficult for me. So, you know, I have justified why I'm on this level, because I just find it way too difficult on any other levels on this game. So I don't think that should really matter about level of enjoyment or about what difficulty you play the game on. As long as you're having fun and enjoying yourself, that is what it should be about, really. And I'm going to keep sticking to my traditions, and I'm going to stick to what I like doing on my game. So I respect people's opinions on it. I do respect it, but it doesn't mean I have to agree with it. So, you know, at the end of the day, like, I'm just playing the game the way I want to play it. Because otherwise, if you didn't have games to play, could you imagine how boring that would be? Could you imagine how boring that would be if there was no games to play? Like, as long as there's games out there to play, there's plenty of variety. So, I don't think it should really matter what difficulty you play a racing game on. I mean, every game has difficulty settings. So, as long as you're having fun, what's the difference? Like, what is the difference? Like, as long as you're enjoying yourself, just have fun and play the game the way you want to play it. We have got a plan in succession for the wall behind me. I have had a chat with my parents about this. We have decided that I am going to get a big giant wall sticker to cover the whole of that back wall behind me. because obviously I don't want that blue wall behind me on every single live stream that I'm doing on my games, because obviously the reason I've gone back to having my own background in the room that I'm in is because on the camera, if you add your own background in on the TikTok camera itself, you'll see a lot of fuzziness behind you on the camera itself. So I've decided just to have a plain wall at the moment, but we are in a plan where we are going to get a big giant wall sticker to cover the whole of that back wall. We've got two ideas. We're either going to get one of Old Trafford, or we're going to get one of the Stretford end, and that's what the wall's going to look like behind me when we are going to be streaming on our games and on our content. So we have got a plan with this room. We are going to make it a full-out gaming room, and we've got some very good ideas what I've discussed with my parents, and hopefully in the next few weeks or maybe the next few months we'll get that wall sorted and we'll have a proper gaming room coming your way very, very soon as well, which I'm really looking forward to, because I have got a good setup. But I want to try and make it an elite one where, you know, I'm not going to have to go and spend a shitload of money to sort out a gaming room. Just move out, bro. Like, to be fair, like, I don't, at the end of the day, like, okay, but I'm
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Respond to that comment, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not going to respond to that comment. Like, I'm not even going to respond. And I'm going to be the bigger person in this. I'm not going to respond to that comment. Like, bloody hell. Like, I'm trying to enjoy a game. Let's not be... Yeah. God. Yeah, so I'm going to go with a full... I'm going to go with a full-on gaming room in here. And obviously, I've got a good setup so far. I mean, to be fair... Oh dear. Yeah, I might try and do the Hungarian Grand Prix today. I mean, we want to get the Hungarian Grand Prix out of the way. Would everybody be in favour of just getting that Grand Prix finished today? Because to be honest with you, I don't really like the Hungarian Grand Prix. I think it's probably one of the most boring tracks on the game, so... I don't really know. Should I do the Hungarian Grand Prix today if I've got time? If we can get these 22 laps done quickly of Spa? And maybe try and get Hungary in, get it out of the way so we can then go forward, a bit more forward with Lewis Hamilton. I'm not really sure. I want to try and get 2 races in, but I've just got little interest in doing Hungary. Like, I wish there was an option where I could have had like the reverse Grand Prix in Season 1 instead of having to get them put in Season 2, because obviously once you do a second season with the driver you're doing a career with, you can add those reverse Grand Prix in. So, to be honest with you, I would really have liked to have had that Austria reverse or Zandvoort reverse instead of having Hungary, because I just do not like that Grand Prix at all. And if it's raining like this, it becomes a bloody nightmare to race in. But then again, they have done an update on this game where you can race a lot more better in the rainy conditions. So, like, again, I'm really looking forward to what they do with the DLC as well, which hopefully will get an update in the next couple of weeks or so, because obviously the F1 teams are starting to release their liveries for the new season. So it's going to be interesting because Audi are releasing their livery today, which I think is going to be really exciting. It's going to be interesting to see what colour scheme Audi have gone with for their livery for this season. Obviously, it's going to be their debut season in the motorsport as well. Obviously, they're taking over from Stake Sauber, so it'd be interesting to see how Audi do this season in F1. I think they might do okay, Audi. I think
that was the fastest lap of the race.
Okay.
Keep this up. Well done.
I think, you know, they've got 2 good drivers in that team, and if Audi have got a good engine supplier, then I don't see why they would struggle in the sport. I don't see why they would struggle, to be honest with you. I don't see why they would struggle. And you know what? I think their livery, I'm going to go red, black and grey. I think that's what their colour concept of their livery will be. I'm going to go red, black and grey, because obviously I think that's Audi's main colours. I think I'd be surprised if there's not like a little bit of silver in there as well, but I think the Audi livery is going to look pretty cool today. And I think it gets released tonight.
Okay, Lewis. Right, we've got some clear track in front of us, so let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this.
Tonight that their livery gets released.
Thanks, mate.
So I'm really interested to see what their livery looks like. And I'm really excited for the F1 being back in a couple of months. Like, I've never missed the F1 so much in all my life. Like, I've really missed the F1 a hell of a lot. So I can't wait for it to get back underway in March. Really looking forward to the first race of the season. Obviously, you have got the pre-season testing starting next month as well. So it should be very interesting how that goes, because they're having pre-season testing in Barcelona and they're having pre-season testing in Bahrain. So they're spreading the pre-season testing over different countries over the world now, which I think, you know, maybe it's a step in the right direction for Formula 1. Maybe it's a step in the right direction for Formula 1 that, you know, we are going to be doing testing not just in one main country, and we're spreading it across different countries. So obviously the pre-season testing should be live on Sky Sports F1 once we get the confirmed dates for the testing.
Oh, great stuff! You hit that target.
It should be
really
very interesting, because obviously, again, the rumours are true that Mercedes are meant to have the best package for this season, which means Mercedes are going to be back on top this season, which, again, I don't think is a bad thing, because obviously you've seen McLaren win back-to-back Constructors' Championships with Zak Brown, Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
I think it would be quite good to see George Russell and Antonelli get Mercedes back where they once were, because Mercedes were just unbeatable. And with the engine supplier they've got, their engine's meant to be the most elite engine all season long. And obviously the Alpine will have the Mercedes engines, the Williams will have the Mercedes engines, so a lot of teams are going to have Mercedes engines in the back of them. So it's going to be interesting to see how they all get on with the Mercedes engines in their car. And do you know what? I really hope we get to see Alpine back as well. Like, I really want to see Alpine do well this season, because they will have a Mercedes engine. Williams will have a Mercedes engine. Mercedes themselves are going to have their engine as well. So I would like to see like a five-way fight. I would like to see a five-way fight this season in F1. I'd like one of the drivers to win the championship in one of those 5 teams. And thank you for the likes, by the way, very much appreciated. I would like to see a really good fight this season. I just don't want one team running away with it. So if Alpine have got the Mercedes engine, which they have, so have Williams. I think McLaren have McLaren got the Mercedes engines as well, but I know there's 5 teams that have got the Mercedes engine in the back of them for this season coming. I just can't remember all the 5 teams. I know it's Williams, Alpine, Mercedes. I think it's McLaren and somebody else. I'm not 100% sure. But if all of them have got the Mercedes engine in, then I tell all those teams are going to be laughing this season, and they will get good results as well. So it's going to be very interesting how they all get on at the start of this season. Yeah, I think it might be Cadillac. Yeah, it might be Cadillac that have got the Mercedes engines as well. I think that might be the other team. I think XLC in the live chat. I think you might be right, mate. I think it might be Cadillac. I think it might be Cadillac, if I can remember. I think it is Cadillac. And obviously, I'm really looking forward to what their livery is going to be looking like as well. I'm not actually playing any online. I'm just doing my driver crew of Lewis Hamilton this afternoon. I don't really play a lot of online now, to be honest with you. We used to do a lot of open lobbies, but that idea has really died down now because a lot of people don't really seem interested in it now. A lot of people only seem interested in all these racing leagues that are happening. So, yeah, I mean, if you could, like, yeah, I'm not really an online player now on a streaming concept of gaming, to be honest with you. I used to really like enjoying it, but the idea's just really gone out of my head, to be honest. I mean, I think that's because, you know, at the beginning, when we started doing open lobbies, it was absolutely full. Like, we used to get like 40 to 50 people wanting to play. But obviously, that idea it absolutely deflated. It was like, we did like a week 4 of open lobbies, and everybody just departed. Like, we only had like 3 or 4 drivers from like 40 or 50, which was really annoying. So, yeah, we used to really enjoy open lobbies because it used to be quite fun. But yeah, a lot of people just dropped off in the end from it, and I don't really understand why, to be honest. So, yeah, it is what it is, to be honest. Like, it is what it is, to be honest. But I think the idea, I'm building.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I respect that. I think the idea at the moment, like, I'm just running out of games to play. Like, I'm just generally running out of ideas for games to play now. I would really like some new games to be coming out at the moment. I would like GTA 6 to be out this year. I'm still hoping that will happen. I would like the new Forza Horizon game to get released as well. Yeah, I mean, I used to play Minecraft, but I just got bored very easily, to be honest with you. That was another game that I completely switched off. I just want some new games. Like, I want to get this IndyCar game. I want to get this Lego Batman game. Obviously, FC27 should be out in September. GTA 6 hopefully will be out this year. Got the new IndyCar game. So, yeah, I've heard that as well. I've heard Forza Horizon 6 is coming out in May. It's either March or May. I've heard it's coming out in May. And apparently it's out on the 19th, but if you get the better version, you get early access on the 15th of May. So I've heard the 15th to the 19th of May that Forza Horizon 6 is going to be released. So we'll definitely get that once that gets released. We'll definitely play Forza Horizon 6 because I played Forza Horizon 5 and that was a very good game. So I'll definitely stream Forza Horizon 6 once it comes out. And I do have a YouTube channel, by the way. If you guys want to check out my YouTube channel link is in my TikTok bio description. So any content that you guys miss or can't always tune into, will get automatically uploaded to my YouTube straight after this stream's finished. So if you guys can't always make it, the stream's there to watch and go back over. I hope you're all having a good day, by the way. Like, the weather here in the UK is really shit at the moment. Like, the weather is really crap. Like, it's going to rain all fucking week, which is a big problem. Because, again, what I'm saying is, there's hardly anything to do. Like, there generally is hardly anything to do at the moment. Like, it is so boring. Like, I'm not trying to sound ungrateful, but, you know, F1 at times can get boring. FC26 can get boring, GTA 6 can get boring, GTA 5 can get boring. Like, I'm generally just getting so bored every day. Thought Goldbridge was, for a second, no lie, thought Bro was Goldbridge for a second, no lie, had to blink twice. Okay, Danny, I was, okay. If you are new to my TikTok and you are watching the stream, you can share the stream if you want to. Please smash that like button and please give me a follow if you're watching. Would really appreciate it. There's just really nothing to do at the moment. There really is just nothing to do. And I'm just switching off so much at the moment. Like, I'm just getting so bored. Like, there's just nothing to do. Like, the weather's shit. It's really cold. See, to be fair, right? I downloaded GTA 5. I downloaded it. But you know what? I've even got bored of that. Kuna, Bruno, Kuna, Bruno, Kuna, Bruno, Luke Shaw, Kuna.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
I am not confident in the Arsenal game. Do you know what, Jonathan? I would be confident, mate. Like, I would be confident. Like, if we can beat Man City, then what could we do to Arsenal? I mean, look what Liverpool did to them. Look what Liverpool did to them at the Emirates. Like, look what Liverpool did to Arsenal at the Emirates. They got a point, so I would feel confident. My head right now, Kuna, Bruno, Kuna, Bruno, Kuna, Bruno, Luke Shaw, Kuna. If you are watching, smash that like button. Please give me a follow. Would really appreciate it. I would feel confident, Jonathan. Like, I would feel confident, mate. I don't see why we can't get a result at the Emirates. I don't see why we can't get a result. Like, if Liverpool get a point at the Emirates, a lot of people would probably take a point now. But if we could sneak like a 1-0 or a 2-1 win, I'd take it. Because, you know, we really need to get Champions League football. We really need to get Champions League football. After that City game, I am very confident, says CR. Yeah, I don't see why people can't be confident. We only played good versus City. Look how we played versus West Ham, Wolves and Everton. Yeah, I get that. I do get that. I know what you're saying. It's a very valid comment. But, you know, look at the positives. Look at the football we played against City. Look at the football we played. Look at the football that we were playing. And look at the football we played now compared to what we played against those other teams you mentioned there. This night and day, the football we were playing, it was night and day. So, I would feel confident if I were you. I would feel confident. Let's not get too downhearted yet. We haven't even kicked off yet. Yeah, we did play good. Yeah, exactly, we did play good. So, if we can get a result against City, let's go and get something against Arsenal. It could have been 5, it could have been 6, it could have been 7. We could have battered Man City because they were there for the take and they couldn't cope. They generally couldn't cope, but they didn't have a midfield and they didn't have a defence, and Man United exposed it. Imagine if we didn't have all those goals disallowed, would have been mental, I know. I would like to see Sesko playing. I would like to see Sesko playing. I mean, I would like to see Sesko get some minutes on Sunday, but maybe, I know apparently he didn't play on Saturday because apparently he went down with like food poisoning or something and he was massively under the weather. So it'd be interesting to see if Sesko gets any minutes on Sunday. Please smash that like button if you're watching. Please give me a follow, would really appreciate it. City's best player was Anthony Taylor. Exactly. City's best player was Anthony Taylor. And to be fair, a lot of people were still stating that Diego Dalot should have been sent off. Like, a lot of people are still saying Dalot should have been sent off.
Okay, I think we're still in the right tyres for the time being.
Haaland was ghosted. No, Haaland got pocketed by Maguire and Martinez. That was fucking hilarious. Haaland literally got pocketed by fucking Maguire and Martinez.
Okay, Lewis,
it was fucking
we want to make sure we're saving some ERS, so let's try and charge it up now. Okay, we've got to focus on the VSC Delta. Forget the old objective.
Yes, sir.
Okay, caution, caution. Virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta on your dash.
The red debate. Fergie was happy, says Danny. Yeah, exactly. Fergie was happy and I don't blame him. Fergie was really happy and I don't blame him. I really don't blame him. What's my pit stop strategy? New set of enters.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
I'm actually going to box this lap. Roy Keane not low. I haven't seen Fergie smile like that in a long time. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I've not seen Fergie that happy in ages.
Ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
I'm actually going to box. I mean, I was going to box under that VSC, but racing has resumed again. Yeah, I'm confident we can get something against Arsenal. I'm actually confident. When is the next time you're on your Man United career? Well, I'm trying to figure out. Right, I think the next time we'll be on our Man United career mode, probably, I'll do some GTA 5 tomorrow. Next time we'll do our Man United career mode should be on Thursday.
Right, let's go. Come on.
Yes, it will be on Thursday. Our career mode will be back on Thursday afternoon. If you guys are watching, smash that like button, give me a follow. Would really appreciate it. I really want to try and grow this community a little bit.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
So we've got Verstappen to catch, we've got Leclerc to catch. We are on fresher intermediate tyres, so we should be catching them pretty quickly. I decided to box because the VSC came out. And I don't know if I'm going to live to regret that move now. But I am catching Verstappen, and I am catching Leclerc, so we should have them in the next few laps. We should have them both in the next few laps. No, I actually didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't hear the comment that was made. I didn't hear it. I was just so buzzing about the result. I was too focused on the result to even care about that comment, to be honest. I didn't even know that happened, to be fair. Oh yeah, the African Cup of Nations final was not just crazy, it was mental. I've never seen such a mental final in all my life. And I didn't watch the game, by the way. I didn't even watch it. But what people were putting on in the final on Twitter, on X, what they were putting about it, it was like, what the hell's actually going on? Like, it was like, what the hell is actually going on? Like, I've never seen a final in all my life be that intense, that crazy. See, dive bomb on Verstappen. What time do we play on Sunday? It's a 4:30 kickoff. It's a 4:30 kickoff on Sunday. 4:30. Please smash that like button, everybody. Please give me a follow. And apparently the Senegal manager's actually been suspended as well. Apparently their manager's actually been suspended after winning the final because they walked
no
off,
issues with tyre wear for now.
Absolutely
keep taking care of it.
Beyond crazy. Like, he's now been suspended. Yeah, exactly. Thank God it's not like an 8 o'clock kickoff. Exactly. Exactly. Thank God it isn't an 8 o'clock kickoff. Because that would have been, yeah, mental.
Okay, Lewis. Okay, Charles ahead.
Yeah, I'm feeling confident.
This is it.
Sunday.
Let's try and get past
I
them
am
quickly.
feeling quite confident. I don't see why we can't get a result. Like, I am feeling confident about it. So, I think we need to go into that game confident. Yeah, imagine if we beat Arsenal 3-0 in their own at the Emirates. Do you know what? It would be funny. It would be fucking funny because it could really dent their title charge. I really hope Arsenal don't win the league because we won't hear the end of it. It'll be like this all summer long. Imagine if they win the league,
in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can.
That's the
push.
big problem. Like, I don't want Arsenal winning this league because they'll go on and on and on about it. But the thing is, they could win the quadruple. That's the big worry. Arsenal could win the quadruple. They could win the Premier League. They could win the Champions League. They could win the FA Cup. And they potentially could win the Carabao Cup as well. So they could win all 4 domestic trophies, which is a big fucking worry.
Yes,
where's
mate,
the Robin Hood
of
the Prem?
Nice work.
To be fair, I think the Robin Hood of the Prem is probably Sunderland.
Charles is in the pits.
I think the Robin Hood of the Premier League is probably Sunderland.
That's a new fastest
and I'd
lap of the
probably
race.
say Leeds as well, because Leeds and Sunderland are actually having good seasons. Like, a lot of people write off the promoted clubs. A lot of people write them all off, which I don't really understand. Like, obviously when you've got Leeds and Burnley coming up, you always do worry, and a lot of people doubted Sunderland as well. And I really wanted Sunderland to win that playoff final, in which they did. So I'm really happy Sunderland are back in the Prem. I think they make it a lot more entertaining. And they're actually playing good football, and they're getting fantastic results. and they're in the top 10. So I think the Robin Hood of the Premier League has to be Sunderland. So we have Arsenal away, Fulham away, and then... No, I think we've got Arsenal away, Fulham at home, Spurs at home. So... yeah, we've got Arsenal away, Fulham at home, Spurs at home. I think we've then got West Ham away. I think Everton away. So we should be winning all 5 of these games. I think we should be winning all 5 of these games, to be fair.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Yeah, copy that, Mark. I've got a lot of spare energy, according to Mark on the radio, even though his real name's not Mark. See, Esteban Ocon's out the session now. Oh,
virtual safety car deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed.
We've had 2 virtual safety cars in the same race. We've lost Sainz and now we've lost bloody Ocon. For fuck's sake. This is the problem. This is slowing the race up. This is literally slowing up this race now. Lost Ocon. Why are we not making any transfers? Well, apparently, if you've seen the tweet on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, apparently we've been offered Loftus-Cheek of AC Milan or bloody Ndidi.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags.
If they go for Loftus-Cheek or if they go for Ndidi, then that is fucking embarrassing. Like, generally, those transfers are embarrassing. If they go for them, I generally would fold the club. Yeah, right, it's Arsenal away, Fulham and Spurs at home, and then West Ham away, then Everton. Yeah, those are our next 5. Yeah, if we go for Loftus-Cheek, or if we go for bloody Ndidi, I will actually cry. And it won't be tears of happiness, it'll be tears of fucking anger. If we go for them, then that's embarrassing. Ruben Neves is literally available for 20 fucking million. Why can't we just go and get Ruben Neves in? Like, he would make that midfield so much better than what we've got. You would have Fernandes, Mainu, Mount, Casemiro and Agate. Oh, Wanyeri's gone to Marseille. I think it's probably a good move for Wanyeri because he'll get first team football. Because obviously he's not really been in Arteta's plans at Arsenal, so I think it's a good move. And he's in the Champions League, so I think he'll actually do alright. Yeah, 20 million isn't bad for Ruben Neves. I can't believe we are looking at Loftus-Cheek and Ndidi. If we go for them, could you imagine when we have to react when we get the here we goes? Oh my god, I think I would cry. If that's the recruitment,
we're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Ridiculous. Neves is available for 20 fucking million. We're just sat there thinking, should we get Ndidi or Loftus-Cheek? Honestly, how are Arsenal wasting a talent like that? Because you've got Saka in there, Gyökeres, Madueke, Trossard, Martinelli, Rice, Zubimendi, Moreno. They've got too many options, so I can see why. Do you know what? I would have taken him at United. I would have taken Wanyeri on a loan deal. Wilfred can just be bleak test, let alone full 90. Exactly. We are too slow on these transfers. We're in talks. Yeah, exactly. We were in talks to get Guehi. We were in talks to get Semenyo, and neither of them at United. Liverpool wanted him. Yeah, that's very true. Liverpool did want Guehi as well. Please smash that like button, everybody, if you're watching. Please give me a follow as well. Would really appreciate it. Yeah, Liverpool did want Guehi. I would have loved Guehi at United. I think he'd been a great replacement for Maguire. But obviously he's now ended up at City, which is really frustrating. Considering I wanted Semenyo, I wanted Guehi, and now they're both City players. And that's what's made it difficult on my FC26 career mode, because I signed both of them before their City moves happened, and now I have to get rid of them. because it just makes the career mode look really unrealistic now. 300k a week he's on City and they're all there for the money. Yeah, they probably are. You're probably right. I mean, if you're on 300k a week, you're not going to say no, are you? So... I just don't see why we're going for Loftus-Cheek, and I really don't see why we're going for Ndidi. I really want to cry. If that happens, then we're stupid. That's why we have Shea Lacey. That's very true. I signed Gray on mine 2 months ago, sold him about a week ago, and now he's at City. I know. So that's what I'm gonna have to do on FC26 when I start season 3. I'm going to end up having to get rid of both of them because both of them are at City, which is a major frustration. Which means I'm going to need another centre-back and another... Would you take Glasson to replace Carrick? No. And I don't want Roberto De Zerbi either. Apparently De Zerbi's the favourite now, which is a major, major panic. If we go for Roberto De Zerbi, we might as well just fold the club. We might as well just fold
Okay, Lewis, we're seeing a lot of tyre wear at the moment. Please try and look after them. Okay, mate, okay.
I mean, to be honest with you, I would rather go for Tuchel.
Gap to your teammate behind, 25.1 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard Enrique's after a new challenge, but I don't know how true that rumour is. But it wouldn't surprise me if Liverpool were to get Enrique. It wouldn't surprise me. Because Liverpool will just act quick. Liverpool won't just be sat there wasting their time. If they sack Slot, they'll want somebody in with quality. And they'll probably give Enrique a shitload of money to rebuild that Liverpool squad. That's what he'll do. Enrique will just come in and rebuild the team. And then they'll run away with the league again. That's the big problem.
I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a little while longer. This is season 1 of our Lewis Hamilton career, by the way. This is only season 1. We're doing a season 2. We'll do a season 3. And yeah. The ambition is to obviously win the Drivers' Championship, win the Constructors, defend it season 2. I basically want to get to 10 World Championships with Lewis. I want to get to 10. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. But yeah, like I was saying about Loftus-Cheek and Ndidi, if United are allowed to go ahead of that, I'd rather just keep what we've got. I would rather just keep what we've got. I don't want Ndidi. I don't want Loftus-Cheek. That ain't going to improve the midfield. If the recruitment think that's going to solve the issue in that midfield, then they might as well just be blind, because those two players are liabilities in the midfield. If someone said to me, would you have taken in Ndidi a few years ago? Yeah, because he was very, very good for Leicester. But now he's at fucking Besiktas. There's a reason Leicester got rid of him. He's shit. And there's a fucking reason fucking Chelsea got rid of Loftus-Cheek. He's crap. Like, why can't we just go and get Ruben Neves? Like, what's the issue paying 20 million? Especially when Al Hilal want to sell him. Like, the Saudi League is falling apart now. The Saudi League is literally falling apart. The only decent player they've got in the Saudi League is Ronaldo, and that's about it. It's literally a Ronaldo show in Saudi. It's literally a Ronaldo show. And apart from that, who else is out there who's actually any decent? To be honest. Well, Neves is a better option than what we've got. He's better than Casemiro. He's better than Agate. At least he's better than Mount. And he'd probably slot straight into that midfield with Mainu, Fernandes, and that would be on my midfield 3. He would slot beautifully into that midfield 3. I've always wanted him at United. I mean, he's only... is he 29, 28? I'm just telling you now, he would be a better option in going for Loftus-Cheek. And he would be a better option in going for fucking... Diddy. Like, it'd be a much better option than those two. Like, I just think it's really desperate for United if they're considering both of them. It comes across as really desperate. Why not Polina? Because he's at Tottenham, isn't he? There's no way they're going to go to Bayern Munich and after Polina on loan. Because he's currently at Spurs, isn't he? The only way you'd get Polina is if they try and cancel his loan at Tottenham and then United come in. But then again, he could get fed up at Spurs because look what's happening at Tottenham. They're fucking falling apart, they're shit. I generally don't know. I generally don't know what's going to happen in midfield. But imagine if we have to react to Loftus-Cheek. Imagine if we have to react to Ndidi. Could you just imagine? Could you just imagine if we've got to react to those two? Oh my god. I think I'd rather watch paint dry. Rashford is where he needs to be. Bros flying in Barcelona. Yeah, Barcelona do want Rashford permanently. Yeah, we've got no chance of getting Bruno Guimaraes out of Newcastle. We have got no chance. But, again, that would be a midfielder we could look at. And if Newcastle don't get European football, I would probably take Newcastle's midfield over ours. I would take Newcastle's midfield options over ours. I would sell Casemiro, sell Agate, probably sell Fernandes, bring Bruno Guimaraes in, Tonali, probably Belieber and Anderson, and then look at the midfield we've got. I really want Ruben Neves. That's who I want. That's who I want United to go for. I want them to go and get Ruben Neves. He's only going to cost 20 fucking million. Like, what's the issue? But then again, Ruben Neves could leave Al Hilal on a free in the summer because his contract's up. So we could go for him then, but I think United obviously want Belieber, Wharton and Anderson. So I think that's what United are trying to aim for. I don't think United are going to really want Neves. And if we go for Loftus-Cheek or Ndidi, I'm just going to cry. And I'm not even going to celebrate his signing. I ain't going to celebrate it. On a fucking 6-month loan deal. What's the point? Like, generally, what is the point? You might as well just keep what we've got.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay.
Neves is literally there, United. Just go and get Ruben Neves in. Oh my god. I think if Michael Carrick asked United to go and get him Ruben Neves, he probably would go and get him. But then again, I don't know how much Carrick rates that team. That's the problem. I don't know how much Carrick rates the current team at. So that's the problem we've got. I don't know how does he rate the team? How does he rate the midfield? How does he rate the attack? How does he rate the defence? Like, that's the thing. Does Michael Carrick rate what we've got? Because if he says, oh, the midfield's a problem, I need someone, would you get me Ruben Neves? I think they would have to go and get him.
Okay, that wasn't quite what we needed there, I'm afraid. But listen, not to worry. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus for the rest of this race.
I think we've had our third or fourth Ferrari 1-2 in a row. Is Bruno leaving at the end of the season? If we don't get European football, I'm going to say yes. If we somehow, the season caves in and it falls apart again, then yeah, I think Bruno will go. I think Bruno will go. We have to get into Europe. We need European football. We can't not afford it.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
If he leaves, who will replace him? Someone that... Right, hear me out on this. If we sell Bruno, that means Agato will be gone. Casemiro should be gone as well. I would probably cash in on Mason Mount. So that's 4. So you're going to need to bring in at least 3 to 4 midfielders. If you're going to bring anyone in, you would have to look at the Lieber. You would have to bring Adam Wharton in, and you'd probably have to bring in Anderson. You'd probably have to bring all 3 in, because I would replace all that midfield in a heartbeat and just keep Mainu. Yeah, we're not getting Declan Rice out of Arsenal. Forget that happening. We've got no chance getting... We've got no chance getting Declan Rice out of Arsenal. Yeah, I have seen that, Charlie. I have seen those rumours that we have been linked to that Sunderland player. That is very, very true that we have been linked with him. So that might be an option. But I don't think that would be an option until at least the summer. But it'd be interesting if United could get him in now. If you are new to my TikTok, smash that like button. If you're watching, please give me a follow. It is an interesting thought. And I think he wouldn't. I don't think a Sunderland player would turn down a move to Manchester United. Yeah, I don't think he'll leave for us now. But you never know what we could do. We could offer Sunderland a really good deal. Maybe loan him back and then we get him. But we need a midfielder in now. So, yeah, they would want, exactly. They would want that type of money, Charlie. You're absolutely right, mate. You are absolutely bang on.
Okay, final lap. Let's go.
But we need a midfielder in. And the two we're being linked with is bloody Loftus-Cheek and fucking Ndidi. Like, honest to God. If we go for both of them, you might as well fold the fucking club. And I'm gonna retweet the tweet and I'm gonna reply to it, because if we go for those two, that is just fucking desperate. Just go and get Ruben Neves in. 20 million. I know, Callum, don't get me started, mate. I know. Don't get me started. I completely agree with Charlie and I completely agree with Callum. They're absolutely right. If we go for Ndidi or if we go for Loftus-Cheek, I think I would cry. If you are watching, by the way, smash that like button. Please give me a follow on TikTok. If we go for both of them, then you might as well just fold the club. You might as well just fold the fucking club. Because that is just desperate. That is desperate beyond comprehension. It is just desperate FC. We don't want to bring a good midfielder in now, so we'll wait till the summer. But the midfield's a problem. It just makes us look really desperate. And I won't back it either. I will not back those signings if that happens. Yeah, might as well just use Agate. Exactly what I said. We might as well just use what we've got. Why can't we just go and get Ruben Neves in? That's what just doesn't make any sense. Why can't we just go and get Ruben Neves in? Would it just not make a lot of sense and be a lot more sensible of a signing? Just go and get Ruben Neves in. That is what I would do.
That's your 8th consecutive win in a row. That is just amazing. Congratulations.
That is what I would do. I would just go and get Neves in. Fuck Loftus-Cheek and fucking Ndidi.
That was a tough race.
If we go for both of them, I would be done. Because when we have to react to it, could you imagine how embarrassing that's going to be? Could you just imagine how embarrassing that is going to be if we bring in Loftus-Cheek?
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category. Like, we're going to get fucking laughed at. Every lap.
It's an ex-Chelsea player as well. I don't want that at United again. Because that was like with Juan Mata. It was like that when we brought in bloody Matic. Like, I don't want Ndidi and I don't want Loftus-Cheek. If they do that, then that midfield is pants. But they'll be like, well, it's an extra option. We brought a midfielder in. What's everyone complaining about? But no one wants these players. Why we're getting offered all links is ridiculous. Like, you might as well just keep what you've got and just use it. You might as well just keep what you've got. Don't waste our money and our time bringing these two bloody idiots in. Honestly, it makes no sense doing it anyway. It makes no sense. It's not going to benefit the club in any way. And I don't even know why we're considering it. Like, I can't believe we're looking at it.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing.
I would go through the results, but I want to try and get the Hungarian Grand Prix in. I'm generally not happy about what United are doing. I'm generally not happy with what they're doing. I've not been happy all bloody season, to be fair. And I'm not happy with their January plans. I'm really not happy with it. It's just desperate. It's just really desperate. And I can't believe we've got to that stage. I generally cannot believe we have got to that stage where we're looking at Loftus-Cheek. We're looking at fucking Ndidi. Like, why? Can someone quote me why we're even considering that? Like, I'll even check now. Like, I'll even check now if there's been any updates on any transfers. I'm guessing there hasn't been. Yeah, see, there's nothing going on. See, people are actually backing that signing. I don't understand. Like, it doesn't make any sense. See, now Aston Villa are looking at Mateta. This is what angers me. See, they're looking at Mateta now. Like, even Villa are signing players. It just makes no sense. Even Villa are fucking signing players. It's so infuriating. They were looking at bringing Tammy Abraham back, and now they're on about bringing Mateta in. Radcliffe all happy when we beat City, knowing they fucked up Manchester United. This is what angers me. Everybody else is bringing in players. What the fuck are we doing? Villa are looking at Mateta now. So they're not going to go and get Abraham. They're going to go and get someone even better. Great. I mean, great. It just gets worse, doesn't it? It generally gets worse. If we go for... Oh my god, do you know, I think I'd want to cry. I generally think if we don't do any business in January, I think I'll just give up. I mean, I don't do reactions to January transfers
Thank you for joining us in the track action.
But I don't even do transfer updates. But if this is to happen, Villa get Mateta instead of Tammy Abraham. Arsenal go and get somebody. Chelsea want Alvarez and Atletico Madrid.
Is it to focus
it's time for Shaw to go though. There's about 23 players I would get rid of at United.
It can be a really big distraction,
I'd get rid of at least 23
the drivers who are out of contract at the moment. And
I'd bring
for them, it's going to be the challenge of managing
if you want a proper rebuild, let's do the rebuild
and
now.
Compartmentalising that from what happens on track. Because we know that this next decision in their career is going to be a big one.
Let's do the rebuild now.
A lot of pressure on your shoulders, but you don't want that to put so much pressure on your shoulders that you start overdriving, making mistakes.
I just can't believe we're looking at Loftus-Cheek and fucking
0 in an instant.
You know, easier said than done, Anton. As we pass by a driver now who's considering their future, even if you've got a contract, they're not necessarily.
I generally can't believe what we're looking at midfield options. I generally can't.
Really big, impressive.
It infuriates me so much.
Industry that demands
that we're looking at these players. Villa are now looking at Mateta, but they can't get Tammy Abraham
back. If you
back.
start to relax in any way, even if you have a multi-year
everybody
deal in
around
place,
us is strengthening.
like say,
even Bournemouth are signing players, and so will Brentford.
Before you know it,
like
if the performances
you don't just sit there as a big football club and don't do anything. But we'll get linked with Loftus-Cheek and we'll get linked with Ndidi just to shut the fans up.
Today. All the action up next. Don't go anywhere.
That's the problem. They're trying to shut everyone up. Big John says we need the United career. The United career will be back on Thursday afternoon, if that's okay. We'll be back with it on Thursday. But how long have we been streaming, by the way? Can I just check how long we've been streaming? About an hour and 1 minute. I just don't know if I can be asked to do the Hungarian Grand Prix. I really don't like this race either. But then again, we do need to do this race or we could skip it. How's that failed? That's failed as well. Are you having a fucking laugh? Might do a Villa career. Yeah, go for it. Whatever floats your boat, go for it. I mean, I would just try anything on a career. Try anything you've got available to you. Please smash that like button if you're watching. Please give me a follow on TikTok. Would really appreciate it. Should we do the Hungarian Grand Prix? It's 35 fucking laps as well. Oh my god. I generally can't be bothered for Hungary. Well, Villa won't be bottling the league if they go and get Mateta in. If Villa go and get Mateta, that is such a good signing. If they get Mateta, I mean, he'll be ahead of Ollie Watkins in their team. They get Mateta in, fucking hell. Yeah, I knew that was going to fail. We're going to have to do the Hungarian Grand Prix, aren't we? It's a shame we can't simulate it. Yeah, Ollie Watkins is still staying at Villa. Yeah, Ollie Watkins is still staying, but Aston Villa want another striker, so they're now targeting Mateta. Because they really want to try and get Tammy Abraham back. But apparently they've got complications with trying to negotiate with Besiktas. And this is the thing: there's no way Besiktas are going to give us fucking Ndidi if they get rid of bloody Tammy Abraham. Oh, why is all this failing? Thank you. What, Mateta or Mateta or Watkins? Or Tammy Abraham? See, why not my experience after the race? The one we want. You on about Loftus-Cheek or you on about Ndidi? Oh, Ndidi. I think Ndidi would just be a loan deal. I think Ndidi will just be a loan deal, which really doesn't excite me. But United will do it because they'll be like, well, at the end of the day, you know, we all want a midfielder.
No pit stops,
it will stop the fans moaning. It will help us to give us an direct option for Champions League qualification and all that bullshit.
For the Hungarian Grand Prix.
And I don't want Ndidi. I don't want neither of them. See, Man City are playing tonight as well. I forgot that. And Arsenal are playing tonight. Got that as well. Yep. Well, apparently Xerxes might be staying still. Apparently Xerxes might be staying, which is just like a complete disaster for the club if that happens. If Xerxes is kept on, then just let's not even talk about that. Oh, God. Because apparently Man United have been telling Roma, we're not giving you Xerxes, we're not selling him. But like, if he doesn't want to be at the club, then Xerxes needs to go. It just Man United make you laugh sometimes. If they don't make you laugh, they'll make you cry.
Yes, excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
You got P1.
I like it.
We might as well do the Hungarian Grand Prix, might as well. It's 35 laps though. It's going to rain as well in this Grand Prix.
With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted.
I'm just going to try and fly through this so we can get this race done. Well, I think it depends what happens at the Emirates on Sunday. It depends on Sunday now, to be honest. It depends on Sunday. So I don't know what's happening at the Hungaroring. I don't know if it's raining at the start of the race or if it's going to be sunny at the start of the race and then come the end it's then going to chuck it down. It's not actually said in terms of what it's going to do. If the game will actually load. If the game will actually load. Thank you. Right, I'm just going to skip through me here in the commentary. Charles Leclerc. mean, it's not my most favourite of races, but I'm going to do the race. I mean, I generally don't like this track, but we do need to start catching up a little bit to where we are with Verstappen and Leclerc on those other careers we're doing. And all of a sudden, George Russell's now coming into play. Yeah, Ruben Amorim's probably sat there scratching his head thinking, how the fuck have they got so good all of a sudden? You are right. You are very right.
DRS now enables. DRS enables.
It still puzzles me, like, Amorim pisses off and then we'll start playing good football again. This is what makes no sense. We sack our manager and then we start playing well again. It's just very, very puzzling. Oh yeah, I know. I know even the women's Man United team is better than the men's. Completely agree. Yeah, I completely agree. Completely agree.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
It doesn't surprise me either. It doesn't surprise me because I think there's certain expectation with the women's team and then there's certain expectation with the men's team. And I think there's too much expectation on where our men's team needs to be. Because of the season we had last season, there's too much expectation now for United to get back to where we need to be. There's too much pressure, unfortunately.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
And if you look at the women's team, you're basically having to compete with Chelsea and Arsenal, and that's it. And maybe Man City. And that's mainly it. But with the men's team, you've got Liverpool. Belief on what? Exactly. Yeah, like for the men's team, you've got Villa in there, Newcastle, Spurs, Chelsea, Liverpool, City, Arsenal. You even got Brentford in there, you've got Sunderland in there, like... Even the opposition we're having to play against, like, or compete with, like, the men find it way too difficult. And 4 laps in, the Grand Prix's moving pretty quickly, so that's a good thing. At least we're actually getting this Grand Prix moving. I just don't find the Hungarian very entertaining. boring Grand Prix.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.6 seconds.
Weather report, weather report.
Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
See, they said it's going to rain. When? Uh, 60 AI difficulties on 60.
Tyre condition still looking good.
If you are new to my TikTok, smash that like button. Please give me a follow. Really appreciate it. If you guys are watching. Oh, I really hate the Ungaro ring, I really do.
Okay, Lewis, let's try and pick our moments where we use the RS. Let's try to be consistent with it going forward, please.
Yep.
I'd love to know why you think that. I mean, I'd love to get your view on why you think that. Because also, I do respect what you're saying, and I respect your view and respect your opinion. I just want to know why you think what you've by the comment you said. But why do you think? Why do you think that? Lap 7, so these laps are going. Yeah, that is very, very true. Yeah, that is very, very true. I respect your opinion. I do respect your view. It is all about opinion. It is all about view, so I do respect it. So yeah, like I can see why you've come to that conclusion. Yeah, I respect it. I mean, I respect your opinion. If you're watching, smash that like button. Please give me a follow on TikTok. We'd really appreciate it. Yeah, I do watch the darts, yeah. I do watch the darts. I've been watching a bit of the Saudi Arabian Masters what's on at the moment. But I haven't watched all of it. I've just seen bits of it here and there. I've seen highlights and stuff. I've not really sat down and watched it all together. Thank you for all the likes, very much appreciated. Please smash that follow button as well. We are 49 followers away from 4,600. No, 4,700, sorry. 4,700. Lap 9. Got 26 laps left. Yeah, I mean, I would simulate the race, but I'm trying to win the championship and the constructor, so I've kind of got to, yeah, race it to be fair.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes' time.
See, there's rain coming now as well. Rain in 10 minutes. That's why I'm not going to simulate it. It says rain in 10 minutes. As in, like, AI difficulty. I'm guessing AI difficulty. It's on 60. Again, like I said, I've tried it on 70, 80, 90, 100. I've even done a dummy run on 110. I just find it way too difficult. God, I'm tired today. If you are watching, then smash that like button. Please give me a follow on TikTok. I'd really appreciate it.
Nice work, you smashed it. Really good job on hitting that target, mate. Gap to your teammate behind, 8.3 seconds.
Oh my days. Right, 25 laps left. Not due to pits or lap 16 or 19. The top 5 is currently a Ferrari pole position with Lewis Hamilton in P1. The double podium position for McLaren, Piastri in P2, Norris in P3. A teammate Charles Leclerc in P4, George Russell is in P5. like to think I'm going to get this race done in the next half hour, but I severely doubt that's going to happen. Ugh. Honestly, this Grand Prix is so boring. When we do a season 2, we're definitely taking Hungaroring off. Jelly cannot stand this track. Oh, jeez. Oh. At least we're on lap 13 to 14 now, I suppose. So the Grand Prix is going quite quick. Oh.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be on hard tyres, Mark, if there's rain due.
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Sorry, this is what this Grand Prix is doing to me, making me tired. In fact, it's only 19 laps left.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.5 seconds. Okay, Lewis, we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap.
Okay, well, thanks, mate.
I mean, it doesn't have drag this race. It really does drag out. Really, really does drag.
Okay, nice work. Really good job with that target, mate. Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now.
Yeah, we're
push.
boxing this lap, everybody. Boxing this lap.
Okay, remember to pit this lap.
Alright, Mark, I know I'm boxing this lap, mate. I don't need a fucking orchestra to keep bloody telling me. Can you box this lap, please? Yeah, you told me like that at the start of this lap. I'm boxing. Got more boxes than a bloody Amazon order.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. That stop wasn't great, we've lost some time there. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres.
I'm surprised that Claire stayed out, and I'm quite surprised Norris has stayed out as well. This is only season 1, so I don't think I've won the Drivers' Championship yet, but I'm nowhere near close to winning it. Yeah, so the aim with Lewis Hamilton is to do 3 seasons. So season 1, win the championship, win the constructors. Season 2 is to defend the drivers' championship, defend the constructors' title. Season 3 is to do
Charles
the same
is in
and get
for
to
his
10
stop
world
now.
championships. Oh my god. Oh. I'm so tired today. So tired.
The rain's a few lap outs yet, but it is coming, so be careful.
Don't tell me. They boxed me 2 laps ago and now it's starting to rain. And that was such a great idea boxing me, everybody, wasn't it? Well done, Ferrari. Well done.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Engineer quiet.
Copy that.
God, Mark opens his mouth so fucking much. Don't shut the fuck up, does he? If you are new to my TikTok and you're watching, smash that like button. Please give me a follow. We'd really appreciate it. And thank you for guys who are tuning in and giving up your time to watch. It's very much appreciated.
Through goes Hamilton!
Thank you for the follow, very much appreciated. Welcome to my community. Absolute legend, and thank you for all the likes as well. It's very much appreciated. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everybody that is me. Oh my days, man. Thank God we've only got 15 laps left. Could you imagine if we did a full race of Hungary? Oh my God. Thank you for the 1,000 likes as well to everybody. It's very much appreciated. That's a yellow flag in sector 2. Is it Lando Norris? Right, Lando Norris is out of the session, everybody. Lando is out. Go on, chuck a red flag out, or at least a VSC. Go on, chuck one out. I don't know what the fuck. Who's that Alpine there? That fucking Jack Dillon.
Okay, the safety car is
Charles
out.
Leclerc's out as well. We've lost Charles Leclerc. Red flag, red flag.
Keep a close
Charles
eye on that
Leclerc's
delta
gone.
time. Make sure to keep
And
it
Lando.
positive.
Yes, sir.
I said throw a VSC or a red flag out, and that's exactly what's just happened. What tyre are we on? Yeah, now it's full wet race. We've lost Leclerc. So what's happened to Leclerc? What's happened to Charles Leclerc mechanical failure, Lando Norris mechanical failure on exactly the same lap? Bloody hell. I'm supposing that is going to put like Leclerc out of the championship now, I'm guessing. That should be Leclerc like good as out. See, this is going to take ages to finish now because it's fucking chucking it down. Weather report, weather report.
It looks like the weather's going to dry up in about 5 minutes' time. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
I've now got Oscar Piastri all over the back of me. For fuck's sake. I might actually see some racing. These last 10 laps are doing chaos now. I don't know where the fuck Oscar Piastri is coming from.
Okay, Lewis,
to be honest,
Piastri's
I don't
behind
think
you
Carrot
now.
wants them.
We want to keep them behind, please.
I think
this is
if
super
Michael
critical for our
Carrott's got any
strategy.
sense, he tells that board and the owners to basically do what? If they're offering in Loftus, Cheekin and Diddy, then that's just a failure on the manager, I'm afraid. That is not backing at all, that's just being stupid. Like, they could literally go and get Ruben Neves for like 20 mil. Who I think would be a better signing. So personally, I don't think Carrot wants them, personally. I don't think Carrot's gone in and demanded, can you get me Loftus, Cheekin and Diddy? I am literally finding it so tough to keep Oscar Piastri behind me right now, and Verstappen. I don't know where the hell these two have actually come from. They were nowhere in contention to win this race. Hopefully Max and Oscar start fighting in there, but I'll just hopefully start drawing away. he says, hopefully. Look how warm the back two tyres are, 23 and 21%. Oh my god. Weather report, weather report.
No rain expected for the time being. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap. Didn't quite get what we needed out of that, I'm afraid, but don't worry about it. There's a long way to go. Chin up, and let's focus till the end.
It's literally no rain. The track's dry. Let's go. Yeah, I'm on controller, yeah. If you're new to my TikTok, give me a follow, smash that like button, would really appreciate it. love how everybody's just had to stop again. They all put fresh inters on, and then now all having to stop again to put medium compound tyres on because the track's dry. What a fucking race. Apparently George Russell stayed at Albon's box. Don't blame him. This top 10 is going to be really weird. Sonoda could be on the podium. Sonoda could be on the podium. Oliver Behrman's in P4. Behrman's in P. Boltoletto's P5. Fucking hell. Where's all the big guns? Verstappen P6. Piastri P8. We've lost. Antoni's in P18. Leclerc and Norris both DNF'd. This is a good result for the championship. Massive result.
Great work, lads. Great work. What a result for the team. So happy for you all and so grateful to you all. Let's keep pushing. This is super positive.
And Lewis Hamilton takes the checkered flag and once again wins.
And they led every single lap of the race. It was a light to flag victory, and that is total dominance.
From lights out to the checkered flag, this is what they're racing for. It's points and a trip to the podium. And back on the top spots that he's taken so often in the past. So well done to Lewis Hamilton.
Right.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
What a result for the championship, eh? What a race. So glad I decided to box for medium tyres. So glad I decided to box. I've got a funny feeling they're going to scrap Charles Leclerc after season 1 on this. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to Aston Martin. That is definitely not the plan. Thank you, but no thanks. Not going to Aston Martin. Sod that. Not
the team
desperate.
are delighted you've been so loyal, declining all these meetings. They wanted me to tell you that they see you as key to the team going forward. Just don't get too comfy, otherwise...
Well, I'm going to do all the practice sessions for Zandvoort, and I'm going to do the qualifying, and then we're going to get off. We've managed to get the 2 Grand Prix out of the way that I wanted to get done.
actually worked. That actually passed. That's crazy. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. Do that again. Nice. 5 out of 5 on each. Let's go. We're nearly at 95 driver rating as well, which is good. Right. Let's put on. What I already fucking did that. Right, I'll do the quali and then we're going to get off.
Fantastic, you've got pole position.
That was good, bro.
Okay, let's go.
Is there a leakage?
A leakage of what?
Oh, thank you for the heart, me, Dan.
I have the seat
very much appreciated,
full of water,
mate.
like full of water.
Must be the water.
United,
Let's
United.
add that to the words of wisdom.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back.
Dan, you've just reached level 3 in the fan club. Well done, mate. Fair play, buddy. And thank you for the heart me as well. Right, we're literally just about to get off because obviously I need to go and have some tea and everything because I am a little bit hungry. But thanks to everybody that has tuned in. Thank you for all the likes as well and the gifts and all the new followers that have joined the community today. We'll be back with some more live content tomorrow afternoon. We'll probably play some GTA 5 tomorrow story mode. We'll probably do some of that tomorrow. So make sure you tune in about 1:45 to 2 o'clock tomorrow for that, for GTA 5 story mode. So make sure that you guys all tune in and everything for that. And yeah, thanks for all the support today and all the love and all the kindness and all the feedback and the help, the tips and the chats that we've all had in the live chat today. Back with some GTA 5 story mode tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening. Stay safe, be nice, be kind to each other. You're all legends, you're all legendary. See you all on the next one.